Hi, this is Neil Adams here, again, and a little talk. In the days of hunter-gatherers, the human race put their lives and bodies on the line for the sake of feeding their families and later on feeding their tribes. Finding food in modern times has become much easier. We have supermarkets. But hunting deaths have been replaced by starvation and disease, and now by a pandemic. Yet the fact is, no matter the danger, life with its dangers must go on. Work must happen in spite of social improvements. We have to go to work. I get it. I think we all get it. So the answers, knowing life must go on with as much safety as possible. That means masks and gloves and 6 feet distance and watching everything. So the answers is to install every safety measure possible. I have talked about the Army Corps of Engineers going to factories and building safety areas so that people don't die. They can do it. They can do it in a matter of days. As well as searching for treatments and cures. Putting safety measures in and searching for treatments and cures. That's the formula. And who are our enemies? Well, doctors and researchers. It sounds odd, right? Doctors and researchers. No, they're going to find the cures. They go home on weekends. Do we want them to go home on weekends? If we have something that has to get done, do we go home on weekends? No. We'll work 7 days a week to help people. They are simply not doing their jobs. They get paid too well, which is just and fine. We want them to be paid well. But they are surrounded by a rules-driven, top-heavy, encumbered system of papers, forms, rules, and insane roadblocks and impediments to progress to stop them from saving lives. It's a gamble. Follow all the rules, and this many more people will die. Don't follow some of the rules, and you will save lives, even if it's a little chancy. Tens of thousands of additional lives will be lost to paperwork and timelines and bureaucracy. It's happened forever, guys. But our greatest obstacle to progress is Donald Trump. Donald hid the truth while people died. And the infection spread like wildfire for over a month, 2 months. He lied, and people died. Donald's lack of understanding of the actual job of the federal government compared to state government, in that states don't produce storehouses of medical emergency tools because it's not their job. It's the state's job to take care of what's happening now. It's the federal government's job to take care of emergencies like floods and pandemics. That's why they have that stuff stored in warehouses, to take care of emergencies, because there is no state called the federal government. There's just the states. It is the United States of America. We are united, and we make a federal government in order for them to take care of countrywide emergencies like floods and fires and pandemics. And that's what they're supposed to use that stuff for. And that's why they have it in warehouses. So Donald's lack of federal medical supplies resulted in deaths, but more importantly, a slowdown in the prevention of the virus's spread. Even worse, if such a thing could be possible, was and is and continues to be Donald Trump's anti-intellectual and, in some cases, misdirected attitudes. This person knows less about the Constitution and the American government than a fourth grade student. The amazing thing to me is that the media doesn't understand Donald's continuing ignorance and confused wrong-mindedness. They keep on asking him questions as if he knew what he was talking about, because they expect him to have answers. And then the states go to Donald Trump and say, you have to take the leadership position. He's not equipped to take a leadership position. Maybe the states are, maybe the governors all together, maybe the Congress is, but Donald is not equipped to do this. He doesn't know how to do it. So we have Donald's lies and contradictions throwing massive monkey wrenches into possible recovery. And so other countries are doing better than we are, except like the state of New York. Lies that tell his supporters maybe that there is no pandemic. And if there is, maybe it's not so bad. It is bad. And for some, it's death. This is the truth. The best thing that could happen in America is if Donald Trump's mouth is taped into silence and the rest of us can get on to solving the problems. Because that's the only way it's going to happen. See you.